So as Buddha said, Buddha advised, end of the Dhammapada Sutra, the Buddha advised this. So look at all the causative phenomena, particular causally. One's own family, one's own surroundings, family members, so the whom one has normally much great craving of the attachment. So, yeah. My father, my mother, my brother, my sister, my aunt, my uncle, my this and that. So so much more grasping, so much more grasping than the outside people. Yeah, by leveling my this and that, my this and that. Only referring about this life connection is the actually. Same father or some mother, families, and then also mother's side, relatives, the father's side, relatives. However, because you don't remember, as you get older, forget more. For general people, forget more the childhood time, so forth. Forget more and don't remember. Yeah, so even you have no yourself understand memory coming from mother's womb, and 9 months you lived in mother's womb, no idea yourself. This mother's womb. If you are not told by others this is your mother, then you see. You don't know from whose womb you lived or you lived 9 months, and whose womb you came out. You have no idea. Yourself, no idea. If nobody told you, this is your mom or this is your father. If nobody told you, nobody educated you, so it's like that. So if you remember, if you can see back, entering mother's womb, your consciousness conceiving in the mother's womb. And life before that, intermediate stage, And before that, whatever your life was. So there are many lives. So depending your past life, which past life. So there are past lives who were born from womb, animals, human beings, and so that born from womb. So rebirth, some rebirth dependent on womb rebirth. Came from womb, so womb rebirth. And then born from egg, then born from the heat, like the lights. Born from the condition heat. Then entering birth. Not warm, not heat, not egg. The entering birth. So see, so much of the Catholic birth is womb rebirth. Conceived in the womb, and they came out of womb. So therefore, all sentient being, you are born to all sentient being in the different times, different sentient beings. So they also, all the four rebirths, they had. So you, different times womb rebirth, and different times internal, then different times egg birth, then heat birth, and so forth. So as well yourself, numberless times without beginning. Numberless times without beginning. So born, so different, there are different ways born from deep. So egg birth and the heat and then the womb. So, all sentient. So therefore, all sentient being, you are born to all sentient being from beginningless birth. So all sentient beings have been your mother. All sentient beings have been your father. All sentient beings, all sentient beings have been your husband. All sentient beings have been your wife. All sentient beings have been your children. Oh, like that. So all sentient beings, your niece. All sentient beings, you have become your uncle. So if you relate, if you think from beginningless rebirth, then all sentient beings, your family, your father, mother, you are everything. So all sentient beings happen. So you see, before, you see, only think of this life. Only think of this life, the, I guess, blood connection, or however, then you see, mind is in that. Very strong grasping, you see, only thing of this life. And then next, when you think, basis of bodhichitta, all sentient being having your mother, so forth. So then you see, then beyond from this life, beyond from this life, before the conception, before the intermediate stage. Oh, then you see, then all sentient beings become your family. No difference from the present family. They have been family, especially they have been family from beginningless rebirth. This present family has been your family from beginningless rebirth. Every sentient being, every ant that we see outside in the road, sometimes less or certain times it comes out more. However, everyone has been your mother. So everything needs angles and this and that, numberless times. So there's the Lama, the great attend yogi when this I've forgotten the name now. Whose teachings we recite. I've put in the Guru Puja and the section of Lamrim, when we recite Guru, asking Guru's blessings. So there, non-attitude of Guru devotion, we recite that that, and then also the each 10 innermost jewel in the verses is from him, from his teaching. Even though Lama Tsongkhapa explained, but it's in the loose words, not in verses. So I took the one Shabbat Sutra Rangdro, put there. And then also 10 innermost jewels, Shabbat Sutra Rangdro, wrote in the verses, I put it there. The Lama Chapa, where it talks about life. Making life in Nepal there. Then that's all that. What I put is those two, Shabbat Sutra. He wrote Lamrim teaching, non-sectarian. It's a great Lama. Shabbat Sutra. So he said, that The way he said, it's cherishing one sentient being and not cherishing all sentient being. There's the attachment, he said. Not all sentient being, just one. So they said that, he emphasized that's the attachment. So you care only one sentient being, but the rest you don't care. Not object of loving kindness or compassion. So only one. So that's the attachment, not sort of pure cherishing. So he said that. Yeah, something that anyway, I just said what I remembered. So anyway, Karsure. Yeah. So what we have to think is from the beginningless rebirth. So everyone have been friend, everyone has been stranger, everyone has been enemy, everyone has been friend. So so everyone has been your mother. So the idea is that you have to understand. Of course. I mean, generally, you see, of course, need father. Of course, need father. You know that, relationship father-mother. So, of course, that's need, male, female. So the there's what I heard is this great Nyingma Lama there, who was the head of the Nyingma Lama, have a holy body naked, and then give blessings all day long. So, activities giving blessing to all day long people, how, things like that. So, say, didn't have human father. Did not have human father. I think one of the protectors in Tibet. Yeah, that's what I heard. Then there was one lady I met in Tibet, one young lady. So she did not have relationship with men in her life, but she got child. So there's one protector in Tibet. I went through to Amdo, but when I went to pilgrimage, so you have to go through Naktsang. Through that, and then there's huge mountain. You don't see normally the top part of the foggy clouds. I forgot the name of the protector. Not beyond from samsara. No, there's one of the powerful protector are there. So, orderly aspect of orderly. I forgot the name. So we met 3 young Tibetan men. So I think they were selling incense or something. So they gave us some incense. So you can light, right there you can light. Then later one lady came from far away, wrapped with a red cloth here in the face. So we took picture and there. Maybe the protector was the lady or the cancer, but the was the who made the baby or I forgot the name of the protector. So that. I mean, that's not a common thing. That's very rare thing. Yeah. So anyway, how you are? I think so you live, you conceive your mother's womb, then live for about 9 months. Oh, that general. So mother took care. Here from took care with many hardships and give up things which harms the baby during that time. And, so that's why we are alive. Sorry. Able even today to be human being, able to alive, and even today to be the way being human being is because of the mother's kindness and for example didn't do abortion. When you were in mother's womb, she didn't do abortion to you. And bear all the hardships during the 9 months. And during the birth, unbelievable pain and some holy beings, then there's no pain during the birth. For example, young Rinpoche, whose past life was Lama's guru, Geshe Rinpoche's guru, and Geshe, very famous in Serache, very learned, extremely learned, Geshe Wangkinde, extremely learned. in Dharma. So sort of known in the Saraka and Devum, the 6 monasteries were extremely well known, far famed, there's knowledge. So when Rinpoche was born to his mother, so born, I went to the hospital, but no pain at all, very comfortable. So some holy beings, and then like that, when they take birth, when they come out. So anyway, then you see, so all sentient beings, like this person, like mother, the kindness. So kindness, I just was mentioned the title of kindness, gave body, gave him human body, kindness from beginningless rebirth. This is not the first time. No, not the first time. She did like that. When kind from beginningless rebirth gave human body. So like that, every sentient being, every ant that's outside, and every flies, and the birds, every insect, and they also. So everyone, being human being and gave birth to you, being human being themselves, and gave birth to you during that time. Then kindness given to gave you a human body from beginningless rebirth. Everyone same, exact same. And then everyone you see, then being mother, and then protected your life from danger. Hundreds of danger a day. Protect your life from hundreds of danger a day, every day. So the kindness protects your life from the danger, hundreds of danger every day. Everyone did that numberless times from beginningless rebirth. Then, as this life mother, Kasure is protected, from hundreds of danger. This time, this is not first time, she did that numberless times from beginningless rebirth. And as well as all sentient beings do that. When your mother, protect your life, kindness, second kindness, protect your life from hundreds of danger a day. Everyone did, being human mother. And then everyone did numberless times. Then this person like mother, you see, bear the hardships for you. Kindness bear the hardships for you. And then then was so much fear, worry about you in many ways, and then your health and your life, well, education and this so on, all the time, you see. Yeah. You know, at the airport, at Awat, the parents who took care of children. So, since mostly the mother, from those two, the mother, you know, they screamed to the mother. Even within 5 minutes, don't leave the mother in peace. Scream, cry, you know, one this, one that, or you know, even one child, but 2, 3 children. How many they have? It's like that, more additional. So, even I watch, you know. I watch the mother cannot stay in peace, even 5 minutes, and so boring. I mean, bothering to the mother, you know. Unbelievable. I can't stand even 5 minutes. Can't stand watching, you know. Like that, amazing. So we have a center in Hawaii, Shantideva Center, a long time ago. During the it was started during Lama's time. They were Dhammsala for a long time, the couple, a student. And then they went there, and they built a house, and the husband was very good with hands. So in his room, I thought the best altar, and that survives in the family house. So I told that. So altar, so neat, unbelievable neat. And then the right side and left side, all khazari. You know, wood completely covered, wall, wooden wall. It look like that, it's a wooden wall. No mess, nothing. But then you can use, everything is not wasted. Down below, up, then right side, left side, you can open. And all the things what they bought from Dhammsala, Dhammarus, Dhammarus, and all kinds, all things they put inside. Many things. So many things, they put inside down below up there. But I think maybe up there, I'm not sure. So anyway, down below, very neat, very neat. Looks like a wooden wall, but actually there you can open the door full of things inside. So husband very good with their hands. Anyway, they gave land to Lama, build one. At the end, I went there twice, I think, at their house, stayed at their house. And at the end, they built one house, small house on the land. So I did teaching. I did teaching. But people who came to the city was Raja. One Raja who came with me, Raja, then the father and mother. What is their name? Malabala. Daniel Mala. Huh? Daniel and Mola. Molly. Then then their friend, one person who comes to help them. So, so 2 days teaching. People came across, it's just them. 4 of them. That's it. 2 days. And they speak. And I'm not sure what they spoke. I'm sure it is suffering. So so anyway, you see, they came after their child, and they came to Bhatapani when we finished. You see, just finished the stupa, Lama is a stupa they built, and just finished. And just finished, and Lama also, incarnational Lama also came at Bhatapani. They just finished the stupa, and Lama also came. So, you see, so anyway, they came to, then we consecrated the stupa with the GSUC Rinpoche, and I think there was Rinpoche, I think. And then there's Geshe Chalton from Los Angeles. Then there's also, I think, the Bhatapani, the Bhatapani Geshe, the resident teacher we invited first time. So I think he was there. So anyway, to bless the stupa, Lama was there. And anyway, so this couple, upon how I came, I was staying in the carpenter Trom's house on the hillside up there, Bhatapani mountain, the hillside. So Khatsuri, they were there 1 hour, 2 hours, I think 1 hour, I'm not sure. Wow, can't imagine. The boy, you have to look after him. I don't know, every 5 seconds, I'm not sure. Otherwise, in the danger. In the small house. So every, I think, 5, 6 seconds, we have to look. Wow. Unbelievable. Amazing. So the mother, I thought, if the mother able to have patience with the child, then she would have a patience with all the sentient beings. So easily to have with her patience. If she had patience with this little boy, then she very easily would have patience with every sentient being. That's what I thought. Anyway, so you see, well, generally, not every case, but I know that child who don't like the mother will like the father. But generally, see, so they not only give birth, but we see, of course, even right after birth, even the mother, even you and mother separated. You see, like that, you see, but still that's kindness. Up to now, sorry, I mean, especially not only practice immediate birth, but perfect ed freedom transgressionists and the met Dharma and can practice Dharma, can learn Dharma, abandon the cause of suffering and the practice cause of happiness, cause of enlightenment, liberation from samsara, and the enlightenment. Every day, every hour, every minute, with the body, speech, mind, even not all three, at least one. So, you see, for example, today what we're doing here, you see what you're doing here, what I'm doing here, see all that from the kindness of the mother who gave the birth, who gave the birth. You understand? Do you understand? Oh, because even you are separated after the birth. So normally they think, I'm not loved by the mother. The mother is kind of useless, kind of like garbage, but the mother didn't live with you. So, you see, it's like a garbage. It's like nothing. You think like that. You see, that's totally wrong. So you see, even today, you see, press immediate birth, all the, as I mentioned before today, so many causes of happiness, all the happiness, and then liberation from samsara, the enlightenment, then to free the sentient beings, numberless sentient beings from the oceans of samsara suffering, and you can bring them to enlightenment. All these opportunities, all this what you're doing today. Example today, normal life, but also to spiritual today. What it is, every hour, so many like that. Every hour. Oh, that's okay. You can see it's clearly. If mother didn't give you birth, if she did abortion or something, didn't give birth, you have not this opportunity. Normally their life, but also especially today. You have to know that. You see, at all. So by now would be never know. In the hell realm, billions more suffering than today. Worst suffering of a human being is nothing. It's great pleasure compared to helping suffering. Even the first young sir being alive, because being alive again, even the first one, compared to suffering that, human being suffering, worst human being suffering is a great peace compared. First, helping suffering. You see, all like that, compare. So, by now, even though could be Preta, 1,000 years, tens of thousands, could not find a spoon of food, could not find a drop of water, even mug of water on the ground, can't see. Like that. Like desert where there's no water. Nowhere there's like that, it's so hot. So you see, it's like copper. The ground is like copper burned by sun. That. So we human beings see here, for example, kind of a nice place or garden or green or nice trees or something, see? But you see, in the view, for them, in the view, like copper ground burned by sun. Even the moon become hot for them. Sun become cold for them. Total opposite. So anyway, whatever. So by now, could be anywhere. You could be present there for 1,000 years, 10,000 suffering. You don't die. Almost. heavy suffering, hunger and thirst, or animal suffering. Because you see, now I was thinking this. You know, in the Kasuri, Thailand or the Kasuri, Thailand or Filipino, those anyway, you know, there's a small house, bamboos, small houses near the ocean, and then those people catch animals from ocean and I don't know, shell animal or what, I don't know what, they are maybe different shell animals. They always catch and then they, every day they catch. Every day they catch, you know. To sell, burn or cut, you know, sell. So every day. So, like that, or so much, and then the people who go very far on the ocean by boat, by ship, you know, by ship, and then they send their, they catch not spider, they don't catch spider from the ocean. No. This for lobster, the lobster and fish or fish and lobster. You know, because of there's what do you call the rope to tie, huh? Net. This. they stand in the water, then catch thousand, catch and then put in the boat or ship. So anyway, many of these chickens or whatever. Anyway, you see, fish. What was it? You see, there would be many. If you know the incarnation, if you know the incarnation, their past life, there would be many who were human beings before. You catch fishing, or killing chicken, or you see catching lobsters, burning put in the hot water. I mean, yeah, there were many who were human beings. They catching the animals and killing, in the hot water or whatever you see. There are many. If you know the past life. This is the ignorance. Ignorance. So heavy. It's like that. It's like no star, no moon, sun, nothing. Darkness is like that. Can't see anything. The mind is like that. So obscure. Ignorance. Can't see anything. Can't understand Dharma, can't understand karma, reincarnation, karma. Well, see, until you meet Dharma, it's like this. When you're going to meet Dharma, so many 1,000 million eons, so difficult, unbelievable difficult, unbelievable rare, unbelievable difficult to meet Dharma. Dharma. So, yeah, so so the one story is that the block is unbelievable. Can't see. They can't see the karma, can't see the reincarnation. So anyway, so father used to catch fish from behind a pond. Our family has a pond behind, so you used to catch fish from there and eat. So when the father died, was born as a fish behind in the pool, in the pool behind the house. So so the son Sheriff went for alms. So Sheriff, looking through the door, then saw the son was sitting. Son was sitting. The father died. Was born as fish behind the pool, which is behind the house. Then you see the father was born fish. So son was eating fish. Who was his father before, and carrying the child, his enemy was attached to his wife. So when he died and was born to his wife, so carrying the child on his lap, who was past life was enemy. Then he was beating the dog. There was a dog. Dog was his mother. His mother, when she died, when she was dying, attached to home. So then she died, and she was born as a dog at home. So dog was waiting for the fish. So waiting in the front of the sun. The sun hit with a stick, to the dog who was his past life mother. So she said, the arhat saw totally life completely changed. And so he said, Pasha Sasha Malato, eating father's flesh and beating the mother. Carrying the enemy on the lap. The enemy that was born to them, so the wife, you see, is carried on the lap. I laugh at the samsaric existence. Whole life total sense. And they don't know, they can't see. The art is clairvoyance. I mean, you achieve clairvoyance from the Kasure. I don't know, especially you achieve part of preparation, part of merit, and part of preparation, writing part of meditation, normal learning. So, see the part of preparation, those times, of course, you get much clairvoyance. And only achieved all the realization. So, there's so much quality even during those times. So the people at the home, all this, the son, wife, all this, no idea, totally no idea, all these things. The past life of the fish and the dog and old child, and no idea, completely no idea. I laugh at some side, Sheripu mentioned, Arat Sheripu. I laugh at the samsara existence, all like that. So usually I say, recent years I used to say, we have animals, we keep animals home pet, that some of the animals that we like, cats. Most people, they like cats, and the dogs, of course. In New York, where I stayed many times, so when you come out of that, what is that young gent's place? What's the name of the area? Young gent's place? Huh? What? What?
Manhattan.
Oh, you can say world. What? Manhattan, yes. So when you come out, wow, so many dogs, different kind shapes, come this way, that way, this way, that. There's small garden, so small, not garden, garden. So people bring there. Well, yeah, people bring there and they take, I don't know, for 1 hour. So then in the building there's one lady who works with the dog, who's hired. She takes away 6 dogs or 3 dogs or 6 dogs out. Well, different dogs, different. And there was one, well, not all the time, but I tried to recite Om Mani Padme Hum to the dog, or even there's other people's dog, but if it is okay. So I tried to, not all the time I remember, but I tried to recite Om Mani Padme Hum. So there was one dog, I don't know what you call the name, long hairs, Ralba Karsi.
Matted.
Huh?
Matted hair.
Matted hair, a small black dog. And the dog was very keen. Was very keen to hear Om Mani Padme Hum. And always when I don't meet all the time, but I'm not there all the time. So I met a few times. So I was very interested. Always, so look at me a long time, and even it goes away. Look at that again. So but last time I didn't see. So I don't know what happened. So some dogs, those who have Dharma imprint, you see, and they like. So it's like the same as people. So what the Sharipu said, you see. So last recent years, I used to tell that we keep pets, the cats and dogs and different animals. Some, I think in Australia, there was one man I saw on TV keeping snake as a pet. So they were sitting on the bench inside the room, the long bed, and then snake was going around body. The husband, going around the body. I mean, for some years, they did like that. But one day, snake killed the husband. I heard. So anyway, some people give different. So what I was saying is, to keep it short, what I was saying is see, we keep big animal, small animal, so pet is a pet. So it's as a pet. So you see, there's a reason. Not only you like that and you buy it, because I bought it. No, there's a karmic reason. That's karma. Why you and the animal meet. Why the animal is with you. That's karmic reason. Karmic reason. So much of those, you see, recent past lives, recent past lives, father, mother, wife, or husband, or children, or so family. Recent life, family members, your family members. So from that story you can understand. So I was emphasizing, you see, need to take care well, and need to need to pay attention and take care well. Yes, they need. So that's so important. So one time I did a retreat at Bodhichitta Dharamsala. So my realization was, my only realization was in Nepal in the early times, didn't take care well my dog, didn't take care well our dogs. My mother, since I left rolling away from Thame, from my mother, and then went to Tibet 3 years, and then went to India, escaped India through Bhutan, then lived 8 years Paksa, and that's why I was able to study liberty philosophy, just liberty imprint in the mind. Then came to Nepal. We planned to go to Sri Lanka to start Mahayana Center, but at that time the Indian government in Russia, India and Russia was a little bit against it, so it didn't happen. So we went Lama success to go to Nepal. So like that. So then my mother, whole family, entire family, not only to see me, but to take room of the Kanjuru from Dimguchinzer Rinpoche, the big Lama. So at Bauta Stupa, there's a little Kagyu monastery in that. So we were in the Giluba monastery behind that for 1 year or less than a year. So anyway, so whole my family, there was a time to make pilgrimage in Nepal. The year, each 12 year, there's one monkey year or bird year. I think bird year, I'm not sure. There's a pilgrimage to Nepal, so everybody, all the people can come. So from Sulukumbu, from everywhere come to my pilgrimage. So my mother's present was dog. So I met my mother. So present was dog, small dog, Dorma. It's a musical Hasa also, and it's unbelievable the conduct. So unbelievable conduct. That means I never saw her doing pee-pee for 7 years. I don't know how she managed sometimes. I'm not sure how she does manage, Anyway, so one day we did a Lama Java talk, Lama led, and there was a Geshe Turindachi from Kasuri, who came to Laudo to be abbot, to grant ordination. The first monk of the Kapan is from Laudo, so the first time to ordain, first time to be monk. So he was there, So some student with the Lama Java talk. Then Kasuri went to where the old, that time monastery was not built. There was a long time before. So old monastery was built there. So anyway, the backside, that time there was no monastery. So on the land, then I saw making pee-pee. Otherwise, 7 years I didn't see. So like that. And if she's given food, it's like making offering. She doesn't eat immediately. She stops, doesn't eat immediately like normal dog. She waits a little bit, then eats slowly. That's her character. I don't know what she does, but also very cute dog. And sorry, my mother's present. And she sorry, now come on, not teaching one on the dogs. Very strange, very interesting. There was a times with Zina. From the first Western student. I mean, she's a Russian. So that time she was nun. Maybe she was older than nun that time. Maybe she was older than nun, I think. So you see, there are certain times, of course, that, particularly my mind is not so close to her. And I think a dog knows that. The dog who sits there, the dog feels that. And the dog is also not close to her. Bugs, but even the person who always every day comes in the room. It's like that. It's very interesting. Like that. So anyway, so she, you see, she came to Lukla, or the first airport in Solokhov, for the trackers. She was brought there, and she ran back to Thailand by herself alone. Oh, like that. It's a small, this black dog. Anyway, so then the big dog has bitten her, and then during the old Gamba, she was in bathroom. She screams. But when I'm in bathroom, she doesn't scream. But when I'm not bathroom, then she screams like that. So then, after 7 days, she passed away. So like that. Then after that, one dog, Lama, went to the mountains of the Mamax. She's a young American school teacher. African, what? I've forgotten. Sorry. African, what? How to say? African American. Yes. She's, I think, very good school teacher, American school teacher. So anyway, she, of course, she looked after us during dinner. After we met, dinner time, then she looked after us and started building Lauta Monastery and also Kapan Monastery. She helped us. So that so anyway, this early times, you see, it's up to the cook whether they get food or not. Whether they get food or not, they got food or not, is up to the cook, young monk, that's the Malam. It's up to him. So totally up to him whether they got food or not. So you see, there was another dog. They brought Lama and my members brought 2 dogs. One for members, one for Lama. I think they brought 2 dogs. But the one dog which meant for Lama, I think must be the incarnation of the previous dog I had. So it stayed with me all the time, and then stayed with me all the time. Then also when I'm not there on the cushion where I sit on, then she sit on the cushion. You see, even the dog. So anyway, so that retreat, my realization was that. My only realization during that retreat was didn't take a while. The early time, the dogs, I felt good regret that, you see. So anyway, so that's any not only dog, not only cat, but anything you're keeping, pets need to really yes. Then also you have to know. The Luthen, Michael Luthen is his mother. She lives in San Francisco. Ray.
Yeah, before.
Yeah. San Francisco.
Near San Francisco.
Near San Francisco. His mother. It's the very early time. Gabon, very, very early time. We didn't build no monastery. All the early times, even before we start the course, those very, very early time, people come from Kathmandu, and slowly we start. Lama started. They come on Sundays. Then in the bigger room, people sit around. Then Lama asked them a question. This on Sunday, this is what I started like that. Lama asked them a question. So this very beginning, as we started. So for very beginning, Kapan, his mother, didn't stay with us, but just close around. So they stayed on the way to Bauta. So sorry. So she takes care animal. What's the animal?
Lizard.
She takes care of pets. Lizard as pets. Her pets. Then you see lizard has the feet. Worms where?
Crickets.
Crickets, yeah. Lizard has feet, crickets. So she buy dead cricket or the living cricket? Living cricket. She buy living cricket and feed the lizard. You see, you have to understand. Because if you like one animal, you only think that, you only think the happiness of that family, that animal. But you see, you have no thought. You have no thought at all. Those are the worms and the crickets or worms, and that you feed living one. You feed them. You have no thoughts. Like, for example, in the fish, crocodiles or the big fish in the water. So you, dolphins and the crocodiles, you see. Then you feed them chickens or fish. Feed them, you see. But you see, you only think of them. You don't think of them. You don't think of the chickens and the fish that you're feeding with them, that you're feeding with it. You don't think their happiness. You don't think at all their happiness. You see, for example, the crickets and the worms who are feeding the birds or whatever, you never think of their happiness. You see, at all. Only the one way that you love. So it's a very impartial mind. So not correct. So you have to be careful. You have to be very careful. You have to, the karma that is done with the ignorance, with the anger, with the attachment, or the self-chasing thoughts, or the karma, or then you have to one-time killing is a 500 lifetimes, general 500 lifetimes, and then you get killed. 500 lifetimes you get killed by others. Oh, like that, general. And that depends how you did it, then can be more. I saw in the teachings that 100 eons you suffer in the lower realm by killing one, by one-time killing. You had the born lower realm, or 100 eons. I saw in the teaching like that. So you see, so no idea of the future. You don't know Dharma, you don't know Dharma, you don't know Dharma, you don't know karma. So the future, what happens, the future, the coming result, no idea. Total black, like the darkness, no star, no moon, no sun, moon, total like that. Mind is total dark. Oh, no idea all the endless suffering of samsara, no idea. No idea. So, so that. So anyway, need to take a while to tell that you see. Okay. Again, time run out. Yeah. So I'm going to mention something, importance of Lama Chapa, just now. Okay. So anyway, today. Yeah, I forgot from where it came, my talk. Yeah, so so this point, I forgot the one point that from where the talk came. Yeah, now I remembered. it became like I was fainted, then got up. Sort of like that. So the Kasuri, so I mentioned second kindness, no, second, third kindness of the mother bearing hardships. And I mentioned the couple who started Ashantadeva Center in Hawaii and came to Bajapani. I mentioned that. So, then we had hardships. Wow. In the karma of different living beings. So you see, turtles lay egg. I don't know from where they came. I don't know from where they come, Africa or I don't know, very far. So they come, 370 days. There's one place, I don't know where it is, America, where 370 days, they come every day in the ocean. Sometimes high, sometimes low. They come so far. There are many days, 370 days of the 1,000 mile and I don't remember the mile. They come on this beach, in the sand, you know. So I think all the turtle comes there. I don't know where. So they come there they go on the sand. Then they dig, make a very nice hole, something, and then they lay the eggs. When they lay many eggs, I don't know where they keep the body. I don't know where inside where they keep all these eggs. Unbelievable. So many eggs. Then you see, I don't know whether they're covered by sand. Then they go. Then the mother is one who don't look after children. You see, don't look after. No, it's one that after you lay the eggs, you just go in the water, ocean. So that's one. The turtle is one who does that. The habit is just kind of like that. So then you see after some time each egg. After some time, then comes the baby comes out. When the baby comes out, more or less together, from there comes out. Then they go to ocean. But during that time, there's a bird. There's those big birds, Then there's a wolf or other animals, and then the bird come to eat them. Enemies during the war. Before they go down in the water. So during that time, the many enemies, animals, other animals, war, I don't know. Then the birds come down to it. So that you see. So what you find out there, I'm sure there are many others unbelievable difficulties. There will be hardships to lay egg, to give birth, incredible. See, so for example, total, you see, 370 days come in the water, ocean, on this particular land, beach, the sand, you know. So you see, they have to come here to lay the eggs somehow. You see, it's similar to the pigeon, not pigeon, but pig. What's it called? They look like a monk wearing coat. The red coat is the pigeon. Penguins. They wearing coat, you know, monk coat. I mean, when it's easy, leave it down like this, then they go, you know, they're flat. But they go like this. Then you see, I think maybe from America. So when it goes to this place, I don't know where it is. Must be America, I'm sure. Everyone, hundreds. They go, you know, somebody that lead, they're not people, they themselves. Go down, so far, I don't know how long it takes. So then they reach this place. There's no, this place, snow mountains are kind of snow mountains around, but it's low, not high. Not high, you see, not high where things fall down, not very low, but so cold. I think it must maybe near Iceland, I think it must be. So you see, 6 months dark, 6 months then snow, 6 months sun, 6 months dark, I think. So this place, everyone comes here, so long, so far. Everyone comes here. So I think it's similar, see. So everyone, they get about thousands, gather, and then every so cold. The snow, wind blowing, the snow coming blowing, so cold. Then every 5 minutes, I don't know, every 5 minutes or I don't know, 3 minutes, I'm sure. So is it so much, so cold on the edge? It's so cold, you see. So every 5 minutes or something like that. So they move every time. Oh, so gradually, the one was outside. They have politics. They have politics. What does I say? You see, method. But you see, every 5 minutes or 3 minutes, they move like this. So was outside pigeons, outside what? Penguin. Outside penguins, slowly they get inside. Slowly they get inside. Then they get in center. You know, and then all around, you see. So then then who are in the center, then they go. Then they becomes outside. So they change, you know, because it's so cold. So this is the method. See. Then you see. Then after the mother made a baby, you see, the mother goes to find food. Then mother goes far in the ocean, and the snow ocean. You see, to find food, fish, I think, not that to eat. Then sometimes they get apples come back, sometimes they get eaten by the animal in the ocean, so that then when they come back, so it's not close, very far, come back, and exactly they know who's their husband, who's her husband. Come back exactly. I don't know how that exactly goes the husband. Then she gives the egg. She gives the child. Slowly, then slowly, husband slowly, pull, the egg. Then she just gets the egg and or things like that. Kind of things like that. Amazing. So they smell in total wise 370 days, travel. Then let the egg, this particular place, the similar, this karma. Similar, you see, the penguin, coming to this place, stay together, I don't know. Similar, the karma, past karma, similar. So that's, then you see there's birds. So many birds, I don't know which type of bird, but so many fly, and then they all, so many, even they never came, you see, some of those birds never came this first time, but somehow they land on the tree. They land on that particular tree, everybody land on that tree. Then go from that. So all these things, even they do that even their first time. So move to another country like that, but many birds. So it got different season. So even the new bird still they do that due to past karma habit, past karma. So like that, I think there's one tree. What? I think it's a supposed place where all the birds land one type of birds. So anyway, like that. Then you see, crocodile after lay the eggs in the ground, have to come up. They have to come up, not in the water, but come up and then make a hole, and they lay the eggs. Crocodiles. Then you see the baby come out. So before they go in the big water, crocodiles they keep the baby in the mouth. Their mouth is their mouth is very long, you see, very long mouth. So they keep water in the mouth. So they keep all the babies in the mouth. So if the last baby tails outside mouth, so all the babies came out in the water to train. You see, they're small. So to get in the huge, the lake, and they will frighten them in the water. So mother, you see, to not get scared, all that, to get used, keep all the babies in the mouth. It's with water. Do they do that for a while, and they can go in the water. You understand? Oh, so they see like this, being hardships, kindness of mother, being hardships. Unbelievable. Then third kindness is the kindness of third kindness is the giving education of the world. So kasure, the kasure, then kindergarten, then primary school. You see, then have to work so hard. Children to send to school, college, university. So have to work so hard. The mother, so father, usually the father makes money. Going out to make money. Then the mother, mother is the one. Normally, mother is the one who spends more time with you. With children, you see, more time, all like that. You see, so give education. All that this now. Therefore, now we can read Dharma books, especially Dharma books. We can read and understand. Even there's no teacher always teaching, but you can read Dharma books. You can understand. You can enlighten your mind. It's awaken, you see. And so now you can write. So what mother helped, you see. They spend so much money and all the worry, fear, so they're natural. So they, as a dedication, they sacrifice their life. Then, now you can read and write. You see, now especially the Dharma meanings, all of that. So you see, from that, then not only to achieve happiness this life or happiness this life, freedom, something, not of that, but achieve enlightenment for sentiments. Wow, amazing that one, you see. The work for all work for numberless sentiments. Wow. So there, Kasure. The point what I'm going to say is that mother is the Kasuri who look after you, who spend more time with you. They see so much time with you, so like that. So therefore easy to. So like that, all sentient beings have been kind to you, give education, all like that, you see, numberless times. So the Kasuri, So so generally, you see feel much the kindness of mother, easy sort of. You see kind of see. So therefore, easy to feel the kindness, the mother, and easy also total repair kindness, and easy to feel compassion. Is suffering, then easy to feel compassion, easy to feel loving kindness. The one whom you feel, you see, you're born from that, and you see whom you took care of, all like that. You see, so much easy. So then that helps to easily actualize bodhichitta. So that helps. Realizing all sentient beings happen. Your mother being kind and total kindness. Then loving kindness, compassion. You see. Then from there, bodhichitta has a special attitude. That special attitude, I myself free the sentient beings from the ocean, samsara sorrow, bring to enlightenment by myself alone. So the ill will, the will, laksam, the special will, WILL, special will. And then you see, I will do by myself. Well, so then after the bodhichitta, and then for that reason, our master should achieve enlightenment for sentient beings. So bodhichitta, I was just rubber anyway. Bodhichitta. You see, so if you generate bodhichitta, then you begin the Mahayana path. You begin the Mahayana path. You actualize. You begin the root of the path to enlightenment, root of the Mahayana path to enlightenment. Then you start in your heart the Mahayana path to enlightenment. If you begin the bodhichitta, if you actualize bodhichitta. So, then if you become enlightened, then then you can do perfect work for numberless sentient beings. To free them from the oceans of samsara suffering, and to bring enlightenment. You see, all that the sentient beings get benefit that you free them from samsara, bring to Buddhahood. You see, now the point is there. You have to understand this wrong goal. The aim, you have to understand. So easy to generate bodhichitta. So then, if you have generate, then that's the way to go to. It's easy to actualize the Mahayana path, root of Mahayana path, then go to enlightenment. So Buddhahood. Then benefit. Then able to benefit the numberless sentient beings. You see, you have to understand. The goal is that. You see. Even after mother gave birth to you, then she died, or your spirit, you never met. However, generally speaking, you think somebody is not the mother, but somebody is most kind. You see somebody who helped you, educate, whatever. You see, to you who have to someone else or somebody else unbelievable kind, then you use that kindness not only this lifetime. This kindness this person has been to you from beginningless rebirth. So like that, all the sentient beings have been kind to you like that. Oh, you see, like that you can use like that. So you can use it like that. So the main point is, if you feel the kindness of sentient being greater, then repaying kindness, loving kindness, and the great compassion, all this comes easily. Then from the special will, the bodhichitta comes. The bodhichitta, able to generate bodhichitta. From that, you see, the main goal is to generate bodhichitta. You don't get stuck. Just matter this or not that. You got to get good stuck. So much. You have so much difficulties. Because you are enemy to your mother. As I mentioned, mother gave birth. I mean, that's unbelievable, as I mentioned already. So anyway. So like that, so that's easy to repair. So even the second example, then easy to repair kindness, and all the things comes generating great compassion, great loving kindness, and then bodhichitta. You see, all like that. You see. So easy to justify bodhicitta. That's the main purpose for that. That's, yeah, okay. 진이 사람에게 와됐던 도와고라 가면 제발 저도 돈 잡아야 되면 뭐라도 하지 장 소지베기 주제네도 mandala gane adayami 창조 선조 rinpoche ma jeba jeba nyamba meba yukone due to all the past specimens which I made it collected by me, 3-time merit collected by numberless sentient beings, and as well 3-time merit collected by numberless Buddhas. All this exists mere name, but do not exist from its own side. Exists mere name, so, not but, so, but, I mentioned but before, but not but. So, they do not exist from its own side. May the I exist in mere name. So do not exist from its own side. Achieved Buddhahood, peerless happiness, exists in mere name. So do not exist from its own side. Lead all the sentient beings who exist in mere name. So do not exist from its own side. Lead to Buddhahood, which exists in mere name. So do not exist from its own side. By myself alone, who exists in mere name. So do not exist from its own side. Jamal Bhavya Chita Jimata Kunda Sambotayan Tejinata Kunji Jintara Chekavata Tanjera Duma Sudijibe Javata Jivingwa Kala Chitanga Inda Keve Tsavati Sambo Cheche Rabdungwa Ranji. Thank you very much.
Tu zu zang xie jiang ren ya wei, ten zing ke bei wei ge Son de ji,